This is a terrible idea. I have to leave for work in 45 minutes. Here I am, ready to start part 2. Yeah, a couple things. I did not think this game would do as well as it did. I don't know if it's because it's new, or people like Final Fantasy, or people are just like, oh, look, cute little Chocobo. But I figure I'll make a part 2. Part 2? 2? Is that how that word's pronounced? I haven't made a part 2 in so long, I don't remember. It seems unnatural. Usually I just play a game and I'm done, and then I'm just like, hey guys, look at the game I played. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, fuck, I don't remember anything about what we were supposed to do. Heck, babies popping out of eggs, it's crazy. Thanks, man. Something happened at Clock Tower Piazza. Tell me I saved at the end of the last video. And then tell me I didn't save because I'm a fucking idiot. Oh no, wait, okay, wait. I remember now. We're supposed to go help Sid. We're gonna jump into his memories. Cool. Yeah, part of the reason I'm recording this is I just want to play more of this game. And I was like, I could start a second file, and I almost did on hard, and then I was like, but then the things wouldn't be a surprise to me, and I think stuff like that with like Moogle X is like the best. Chocobo obtained Mayor Gale's letter. Dearest Chocobo, I trust you've been enjoying the fine weather of late. Now I have a favor I wish to ask. But I remember that thing I should not have. Please forget it happened. After all, as I always say, oblivion is bliss. Personally, I prefer Oathkeeper, but, you know, to each their own. That's another really specific reference. It's all true on Stella, can't you believe it? Of course, dear, I believe what you told me, though. It's still pretty incredible. Stella, my word, he's learned my name already. Stella, simply never met. I simply melt whenever I see a baby's adorable smile. Fuck babies. I hate babies. Do you need to get Raffaello and Chocobo can work to help Sid get better? There's only one way to find out for certain. Dad, come on, Sid. Too much thinking. Me, IRL. No, stop. Don't force yourself. This isn't working at all. Can't you do anything? Wow. Alright, well. There the baby goes again. Putting itself in mortal danger. You went back inside. Go get him, Chocobo. Quee. Oh, that's right. I have to press a certain button. So this is fun. I should also mention, I mentioned it in a Digimon video, but I think it's more relevant here. I'm actually going to Distant Worlds, the Final Fantasy Orchestra. I think it's, what's today? Saturday? I think it's 2 weeks from yesterday, so 13 days. Super goddamn excited. I went years ago, like I'm talking like 7 years ago, something like that, and it was a blast. And I'm much more refined now. This is more Final Fantasy music. I can't play this. Also, everyone who told me it's like, Nick, that's actually Laguna's theme. I know. Shut up. It was a joke. Some Chocobo's talent brands and certain abilities produce elemental properties. There are 8 elements total. It's always... Why couldn't they go with the simple 5 elements? We get 3 doing the rock, paper, scissors, and then black and or light and darkness attack each other. I can't remember all this. Water beats fire. Okay. Fire beats ice. Okay. Ice beats wind. Wind beats rock. Rock beats thunder, that would make sense too. Some enemies possess resistance or with attacking an enemy weaker. Okay. Bring. Yeah, this is absolutely Laguna's theme. I was joking. Like when I said that earlier, I was making a joke, saying like, I think this is the boss theme from Final Fantasy VII. Am I right? I've heard Laguna's theme so many times because it's on the Distant World soundtrack. Also, just a really good theme. Amazing Dungeon Hero X Koopa, get ready for stage. Whisper retransmission device time. At the beginning of your dungeon, you can just change crystal to change your job. Make the most of your abilities, dungeon will be shown. 1,001 different types of abilities, special attack. Okay. Actually, well, I was already a freelancer. Let's change to a knight, just because it's here. Might as well. Look at him. Oh, this actually looks like my Chocobo in Final Fantasy XIV. I gave him Knight's armor because he's a good boy who protects. I called him Iron Quay. Airship, like about to fly through the sky? How cool. Something I'm gonna fly too. Oh, Sid. If you only knew. Alright. Someone wrecked this fool. Food level drained? That doesn't sound right. Hunger oh, it was a trap. Ah, fuck, I forgot traps are in games like this. Also, we did we did a bit of research on the Discord, and the first Chocobo dungeon came out on PS2 in 1997, and then the sequel came out in 1999. Digimon World 2 and then came out in the year 2000, so it's likely that's where it got Digimon World 2 got its inspiration from this game. Also, meaning this game may have created the mystery dungeon genre, which is kind of crazy. He can't get to me because of all the loot. You now bring Steel Bat along as your buddy. Hey. Okay. Cancel. Chocobo recovers 23 HP. Good. And Leather Talons plus whatever. What are my talons right now? I already got that. Okay. My hope is that they made that this game isn't gonna like have a lot of like shit wrong with it. Did you go looking for Grandpa? You come back, won't you? My hope is that it won't have shit like fuck. Should think of how like. I hope that it has like the proper quality of life changes that it comes with like remaking a game. I know this is a remake from the Wii version, so I'm hoping it's not that dated. But basically, the reason I said it is because there were a lot of parts of Digimon World 2 I was not a fan of. Jeweled collar. Ooh, very gorgeous collar. Why not? I don't know its stats in relation to Chocobo, but I'll try it. What the fuck are you? Doesn't matter, you're gone. It was a ghost. I don't know why, but the ghosts in Final Fantasy always make me think of that one Ben 10 ghost. I forget what it was called. Was it Ghost Freak, whatever he named it? But I remember Ben, like it was the plot line was that Ben 10 had like copies of other aliens, and that's how you could change into them, but Ghost Freak was like actually like trapped in the Omnitrix, and I remember thinking even as a kid, I was like, I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, man. And then the fact that it just fucking left the Omnitrix, I always thought was great. So like he didn't get it back until much later. Like one of his actual his transformations turned into a villain. And I was like, oh, that's cool writing. I believe, and I might be making this up, I think Man of Action, who did Ben 10, or the team that did Ben 10, I believe they also did, or they, at least the animation studio, I think was the same as Teen Titans, which I think should be brought up more often. I'm getting hungry. 7 floors. I'm definitely gonna have to eat some Yashil greens. I never know how to say that word. Tower in the Sand. Is that where you are? Ah, Mandragora. Oh my god, it looks just like its fucking model in Final Fantasy 14. I'm gonna say that a lot, because my guess is that a lot of the models are ripped from 14. Trap? It's a trap. It's not a healing trap? Oh, wait. Or was his the one that was the trap? I can't tell. Interesting. What? Bullshit. Oh, was it because I was already healed? That might be it. I always like I try to get them in position so that my partner can also attack. Also wonder if I should just try a different buddy, but also Alpha is so fucking cute, why would I try anyone else? Look at his little outfit, look at him. Ah, shit. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like that they can attack around some corners. Also, this is the worst aspect of my my playstyle. It's like, oh, well, I mean, I found the exit, but gotta keep exploring. Oh my god, thank god. Let's see for a sec. Should probably eat these greens, leafy greens. Okay, so it only returns 50. I'll have to keep that in mind. I don't think Chocobo's ability is that useful. I guess he must have gotten a new ability as a knight, but I haven't really felt the need to test it. Also, shout out to this game for not having whenever your buddy's in front, like, block you. That would be such a fucking annoyance. But they'll just walk wherever you want to walk instead, which is a much better way to handle that. Okay, Ghost wakes up. How does a ghost sleep? Warp wings. That sounds important. Wings wrap around you. Warp you around the current floor at random. That's kind of cool, actually. I know I'm stronger than this thing. Okay. So I keep getting buddy points, and I'm curious how that works now that, yeah, that's interesting. Look like Gyasho greens, but I'm curious how, I lost it. I forgot. It's gone. This game is fun, though. There's enough timeless power there to make an airship fly, right? Poor Sid. Ow. Don't approve of this. Other talons +2. I think that might be better than what I have. I'm really enjoying this. I mean, the dungeon gameplay is fine and all. It's weird. It's not the story's badly paced, it's just like that's just how the beginning works. Is like, you know, there's a lot of story, then one dungeon, then a lot of story. And my guess is that most of the game is like, here's a quick cutscene, and now go do a dungeon for like 45 minutes. Silence book. Tome that silences a foe up to 3 tiles ahead of you. Okay, but are there any mages I have to fight? Actually ran too far there. Level up. Oh, so when I level up, I heal. Gotcha. I kind of want a ghost buddy, so I'm going to keep collecting that stuff. Alright, I see these two in here. So let's go after this one. Fucking nice. Oh my god, these floors are already so big. Oh, and I forgot the map. I thought that's what that trap would do, but I was still like, oh, maybe it won't be so bad. No, it was as bad as I thought it would be. Alright. And then shit like that happens, so that's okay. I do remember the stairs being on this side, though. It's interesting that the enemies can roam the halls as well. That's something that I wasn't really expecting. I got Power Smack, Chocobo Drop. Let's do Power Smack. Nice. I feel like I should do that stuff more often, if only because it seems like my stuff recharges. So it's just a waste to not use the abilities. Oh, let me come too. I want to help you and Grandpa's dream, whatever he said. Man. Alright, a couple more. I don't know how long this... I saw the trap and I just stepped right on it. I don't know how... Oh, and you gain health as you walk? That seems weird. I guess it's weird now, but when I have a lot more health, it's not going to be as weird. Now bring Ghost along as your buddy. Nice. What was I going to say? I might just end the video after I get out of this dungeon and finish whatever cutscenes are out, because I do have to get ready for work. But I thought it would be cool to try it now. That looks like a hunger trap. I kind of just collected that without really thinking, so that's cool. I think the red means I'm about to fight a boss. Which means I shouldn't need the Gyasho greens. Blind book. Let's do it, we're ready. I don't need hunger. Although there's probably like a special enemy on this floor. What's the matter with you, buddy? You all alone too? Mandragora. I can't figure out where this theme is from. It's bothering me. Okay, I think this one is 7. Let's see. Let's use our abilities first. Oh, and it moves him back too. Interesting. Ah, less interesting. I love it. Okay, so I definitely have been hitting him back. That's interesting. I wonder if I just didn't notice it happen because when I used it on the other thing, or on the bird, it didn't matter. I would like Alpha to hit as well, though. That'd be nice. Ah, fuck. Trail. Good thing I have a buddy here. Oh, never mind. Alpha really contributed in that one. Oh, can I like hit them to wake them up? Interesting. Oh, I can't carry him. What's the most, or what's the least? It's a -1, so it's not gonna be great anyway. But we'll leave it. I wonder what happens if I run out of food. Looks like we finally found what we've been searching for. Buttering, buttering. So you need purple items. Purple means they're unidentified and you don't know what they are, Chocobo. Use appraisal glasses on your unknown items to know what you're dealing with. No idea what that means. I haven't found any purple items, so... Quee. We found another baby in a dungeon. I didn't find a single purple item. I wonder if I should have explored that last floor more. I feel like I should have. I regret it now.
The tower in the sands. That's the last place anyone ever saw my grandfather. The mystery of the airship right within my grasp. The trail of clues all ended here. But this was my grandfather's dream. And my father's after that. I'll never give up. The whole reason I became a treasure hunter was to find it. To find them.
Well, they're probably in here.
My name is Sid. The great treasure hunter Sid.
It's interesting how graphics like these don't really suffer from age that badly. Like, these graphics aren't terrific, but they're passable. Like, especially with Chocobo. But like, when you use realistic graphics, like the Hannah Montana game on PS3 looks like a PS1 game, and it's terrifying. Oh, of course, I remember now. We were going after the timeless power and ended up at the tower in the sands. Whatever happened to us must have happened to Irma and Volg too. We should look for them. Man, it sure feels good to remember things again. That'll work. Make sure you thank Chocobo and Raffaello, right? Stella, Sherma, Chocobo. Thank you. This kid's Raffaello, huh? Thanks to you too. Ada. Looking late. How will we all turn in? Quee. Night. What was their plan after that? They just say goodnight to each other and then just, what, walk off in a different direction? Now bring Sid as a buddy. What?
Ring out, spell of oblivion. Ring out.
Is that the evil person from earlier? They are definitely being controlled. Fires quenched, memories rekindled. The Flame Alchemist.
Stella, we're not just looking for the timeless power. Is there any place
Father
in town
Glenn.
where I can find clues?
I don't know that much about the temple. I haven't been to Lost Time proper in forever and a day, but maybe you'll find something in the residential district?
All right, I'll go check it out right away.
All right.
I'm glad to see Sid with a little pep in his step.
As opposed to being bedridden, yeah. Why does Stella remind me of Freya from God of War?
Trouble. Raffaello's gone.
He can barely crawl. He can't have gotten very far.
I'll go search in town.
All right. Be careful.
It's because she has, like, that mom energy.
I'll check here around the farm.
Alright.
Thanks.
Now, one of two things is going to happen. Raffaello is going to be older. Or, because they said something about time, and I'm pretty sure that means aging and shit. Or, Raffaello is going to be doing something funny, and they just, like, faked the danger thing. Received a letter. Chocobo obtained Sid's letter. Hey, buddy, I used to think pals like us didn't need to exchange letters, but there are some things you can only put down in ink. Being with you has really helped me remember the good old times, like sitting out when I was just a young man, or seeing your eager mug for the first time. Thanks, buddy. Here's to our next adventure. That was pointless.
Hi there.
So maybe there's simply no way he could have gotten far. I know, you're worried too. Hopefully Shermer and Sid will find him. Okay, let's continue the search. Did the cat see him? Green-haired boy floated over towards the town. Okay, so he floated, which he has been known to do before. I can't tell if this is like a city builder or not. I don't know if I'm gonna like be able to build shit or like use shit in the farm or not. I can't tell. I also need to sell some stuff. Also, thank God for a sprint button. Look around, feel free. However, all the old records have been expunged. Oblivion is a virtue after all. Nope, dying here. Maybe this. Sit, fine. Search your heart's content. Like how he saved him, he remembered. He was like, "Oh, I remember." And he's like, forget that stuff. Just don't worry about it." I want to go to the bank. I think the Chocobo Bank.
Chocobo.
Town's commercial district. You can find fish, medicine, and flowers here, but no one seems to know what happened to Raffaello. We better check somewhere else. Thanks for the checkups, guys. I'd like to move more than 2 feet before you
Chocobo.
check with me. This is I guess this is their way of showing you where everything is. They serve best cooking and drinking. Okay, so that's alright. I'll give the game credit. At first I was like, really? We're gonna stop me every fucking where I go? And I was like, oh, okay. They're showing me around the town.
Oh, Chocobo.
I know! I went here already. That is actually an interesting way to do that. I take it back. Game, you're alright. Is that a fucking goblin? Selling his wares? Hey, fatty. Let's see. I don't need leather talons, -1. Warp wings, I don't think I need. Stinky greens, I definitely don't need. What happened to my gold? Did I buy something? I don't need a book for silence. 1 more warp wings. Or a blind book. I got a lot of potions right now. I also don't need 2 leather talons +1. Yeah, because I have +2, okay. So I can equip a saddle, a collar, and talons. That must be my 3 equipment slots.
Hello, Chocobo.
Hello, Chocobo. What can I do for you today? I feel like that's how he would talk. I have no basis for this, but just trust me. Dungeons are getting longer, so I should probably carry more than 1 Yashel. And I don't need money, I have a Chocobo. Okay. Where is this baby? I mean, the cat said he ran towards the town. Let's check the dog, actually. That egg baby can fly. I saw it fly straight to the mines area. What is it with games I've played recently having like a mines area? I've been playing One Piece Treasure Seeker, and there's like a huge mine in that game. I'm like, why? Why is this like a new development thing? Like, you know what gamers missed? Mines.
Chocobo.
Mines area, okay. I don't know which is which. This looks residential because there's a lot of greenery here. Someone else said something about residential. I don't remember when. I think Sid was talking about it. I don't know. Oh, there. I wonder if I can check the map for a bigger thing. Hear that choke? There's actually a character named Freya. What the fuck?
Here, get.
Oh, what's up, Shurma?
It's Raffaello.
Ah, you mean that mystery baby, right? The one that helped Mayor Gale remember.
The only baby we'd be talking about right now.
Hey, hold on.
Rip.
Whatever. Couldn't have been that.
Fucking rip.
Anyways. Wait.
Okay. This is gonna lead me to a new dungeon.
Ray is affected too.
Does that mean the baby's already in there? Alright. Well, I don't have enough time to go into it, so sorry for the shorter part, but I was like, you know what? I gotta make sure I'm gonna do my best to get a video out, even though I have work rapidly approaching. So thank you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the... Hey guys, just want to take a quick sec to thank all of my supporters, Patreon, and YouTube now for the month of February, which I said last month, but was incorrect. So this is all from people who supported me during February. I don't have it on my phone, so please watch this white glow on my face as I read it off the thing. Thank you to Rev for the $1. Thank you for Norm P and Sean for the $1. Carlos and Luisa for the $2. Azure for the $3. Happy and Maz. He puts his real name, and I always have to correct it in my head to Maz. For the $5. Connor Sauverwald and Cyriac, thank you again for the $10. And John Barnett, thank you for the 15, the man, the myth, the legend. And Michael Smith, I want to give a big thank you for also doing $15 this month. You guys are awesome. Thank you. On top of that, I want to thank Luisa again. I want to thank ENIAC, and I want to thank Maz for all becoming YouTube sponsors. It's something I just enabled last month. I haven't really talked about it because I didn't want to add something on top of the Patreon thing. But yeah, I'm going to take a quick second to talk about it here. So YouTube rolled out this program that's kind of like being a Twitch sub, but it's a YouTube sponsor. And what it is, it's $5 a month. I don't control it. YouTube sets that price. I get about $3.50 of it. But on top of that, you guys get access to emotes during my streams. I get more emotes depending on how many sponsors I have. You also get a little badge next to your name. After having it for one, or when you first sign up, you get a little Koromon next to your name and getting your new. After a month, it turns into an Agumon. Then after 2 months, it turns into a Greymon. And then after, I think it's 6 months, it turns into a Metal Greymon. After a year, it's a War Greymon. And after 2 whole years, you get an Omnimon next to your name. I don't know if anyone will go that long, but the option's there. I set it up that way. So it's another cool little thing, another way you want to support me if you don't want to go through Patreon. And that just gets rolled into the rest of my YouTube stuff. So yeah, it's a cool little thing. So thank you guys again. Just a reminder, if you're a YouTube sponsor, you get the same benefits as a Patreon sub, which is access to a special role in Discord. All you gotta do is link your YouTube on Discord. That one's actually even easier. And you'll get access to a special role. You'll be called a sponsor. You'll show up on the list on the right, and you can get access to the videos early. You'll get access to great videos, such as the end. That's right, I said it. The end of Digimon World Redigitized Season 2. I actually just finished it literally 5 minutes ago. So that's all done. You also get access to a bunch of weird videos like Call of Duty 4, Enter the Gungeons, Psychonauts, Bloons Tower Defense 5, and most of my playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 5. There's, I think, 16 videos total, and I think I've only released 3 so far, so if you're into that, which I had so much fucking fun playing, then yeah, there's plenty of good stuff for you. I'm going to wrap it up because I want to try and keep these a little shorter. So thank you guys all again. If you guys, if anyone wants to sign up, Patreon link in the description. You can hit that join button on YouTube. Yeah, thank you guys. Again, I really, really appreciate your support. I talked about it in Digimon Part 13, I think, but I was really, really, really oppressively broke these last couple weeks while I was like starting to work full time, and I had some bills that were like piling up, and the Patreon money came through on the 5th, like it does every month, and it like I literally just barely made my excise tax payment because I had the Patreon payment. I had no other way to pay for it except for Patreon. So genuinely, if it seems like I'm being fake, which I don't think it does, it is a genuine, really big help. So anything from even like as low as $1 a month on Patreon, as long as it's from like a bunch of different people, I appreciate it. You guys are all amazing. I love you guys. Are the reason I love doing this, and it's not because of the money. It's just because of the like raw support. So thank you guys, and I will see you next month.